30 racks of PBR. That's for real.
Amen, brother. All of Florida do better.
But also, most Americans listen to trash music.
That's biological warfare, brother. Like,
they're just being a bunch of bitches.
Fill me, Satan. Fill me.
Yeah, they're like, what the
What's going on? Is he pulling out his dick?
Yeah, it does. I was just fucking with you.
And then we'll talk about it here live on the Riff Report. I'm not here to make friends, man. I'm here to talk music and give out shitty opinions. So there we are.
What the fuck were we even talking about?
Welcome to the Riff Report, the loudest corner on the internet, where we talk to you about all things punk, metal, alternative, anything loud, anything heavy, sometimes a little shoegazy. We'll see if we talk about it today. I'm Tyler.
I'm Ryan.
And we're just gonna try and we got a lot of shit going on today, so we're just gonna fucking keep this ball rolling. So,
on delay, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. Real quick, Ryan, I haven't seen you in a couple days. What's up, man? How are you? You doing all right? You living fine?
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. Sick.
I saw you yesterday.
They don't have to know that, all right?
Either way, yeah,
it's
no,
a while.
I don't know. Nothing new. Yeah, not much going on, man. Just fucking living through life.
Yeah.
One day at a time.
Exactly.
I feel like, you blink and it's Monday again. We're sitting here having fun.
Right.
This is what I look forward to,
Amen, brother.
What
Me
about
too.
you, man?
I had a little bit of a busy day, dude. I got up fucking early for me. Actually, yeah,
what is
super
early
for
for you?
Early for me? Well, okay, if I work, I'm getting up at like 9:30. Who am I kidding? I live 5 minutes away from work, so I don't need a lot of time. Pits and pussies. You know what I mean? Just get it going.
Horse bath.
Yeah. What the fuck? When did I get up today? I think it was like 8:30, 9, something like that.
Holy.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And I didn't even get that drunk last night, dude. It was crazy. I had I had a couple of shots, and a shifty. But I've been trying to not drink beer at work because of my old, which you've already debunked, my dumb idea where I'm like, oh, I won't get as much of a beer belly if I don't drink beer. I don't know. It's not necessarily helping that, but it's definitely making me feel a different kind of drunk when I'm doing my rum and cokes. It's a slow burn. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's a different kind of drunk, and I like it. So I've been trying to stick with it. You know what I mean? And cheers to you, man.
All right.
But yeah, I got up super early. We had to go to a doctor's appointment for the lady, and we stopped at the comic store. I picked up a couple things. I went super normie and got the first omnibus of Vampire Hunter D. I know you don't know. It had some art by the Final Fantasy guy. And then nice. What else did I get? There was a second thing. Oh, I got a Jin Sakai action figure licensed by PlayStation. He is the main character of Ghost of Tsushima. So I got this sick samurai fucking high action, fully articulated action figure that I noticed on eBay. Some people are selling for around $90. I got it for about $36. And I'm about to rip open that fucking box. And I know the souls of every past and future and living collector is going to explode. So take that, you fucking nerds. An action figure is not loved unless it is opened and articulated. So take that.
Yeah, whatever you think, man.
Right. But it was a chill day. Nice drive. Weather was pretty good. I was very happy to get out today. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, nice. Were you listening to anything while you were driving?
I listened to a lot of things because it was a nearly 2-hour drive. But one part of the playlist really stuck with me. And I've actually been listening. I've been listening to this guy for years, but I've been listening to him a lot this week. I'll say. But specifically, all hail, give thanks to the Reverend Horton Heat. He has been selected for my track of the week. The song from their first album, the full custom gospel sounds of ... the Reverend Horton Heat. Beer 30. It's about 3 minutes of just straight up jams, dude, and then a little bit of lyrics. Like, he just gets straight to business, dude. It's rockabilly in its finest, and I love it so much. So I'm hoping to go see him with Kat at the Elevation at the intersection, I think in April, maybe June.
Nice.
Yeah, so we will see.
Hell yeah.
Dude's got to be pushing like 80 at this point, so we'll see if he's still got the energy. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, man, playing music like that puts a little fucking boogie in your step,
That's
dude.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm going for. But what about you, man? Obviously, you haven't done much, so what are you listening to? You're obviously listening to music in the meantime, I'm sure.
I have been listening to music. I've just been like, I was like scrolling the internet. I was doom scrolling on Instagram, and actually ever since I've gotten rid of my personal Instagram and fully switched over to the Riff Report page, with a completely reset algorithm. Now, I get tons of music stuff on here, and one of the things that I saw reminded me of this band that I used to listen to a lot in I don't know, 2006, 2005, 2006.
Okay.
And that is the band Alicia, which is a deathcore band that got real big on like MySpace. These guys were fucking super killer back in the day, real tough. And
yeah, I popped them on real quick.
I started.
Yeah, tough as fuck, dude.
Yeah, dude. I love this whole album, but so I went through and I was re-listening to 2006's The Masochist, Masochist by Alicia. And the track that I chose, of course, has to have a theme like I always do. But I chose the track Incinerate, and it is mainly due to lyrical content because the whole album is fucking great. I couldn't choose my favorite song, but I just loved the song in a very, I guess this album in a very immature and high school way had a really good message about is like anti-bully, anti-hate, anti all this stuff. And the way that he conveyed that message was by describing the brutal things that he wanted to do to people that were shitty to other people.
Okay.
But this song has a pretty sweet chant in it. The lyric is, "I will stand up for those who suffer." And I love it because I feel like right now we could really use people who are willing to stand up for those who are suffering.
Exactly. Right. That's,
you know what I mean?
That's wholesome messaging. And
right.
Fortunately, we can get it even in our tough as fuck, hard as nails, black as black comes metal, dude. That's sick. Everyone thinks it's the devil. No, we're here to support you. Reach out if you need somebody. Positivity. Or, hey, we're here for you. You know what I mean?
Also, later in the line, he repeats the line, or later in the song, he repeats the line, "Hatchets castrating the fuckers," which is what he wants to do to the people who make people suffer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're gonna castrate the fuckers, dude. Right. Hell yeah. That's beautiful, dude.
But yeah, the song's fucking tough.
Right. Nice. Yeah. To throw them in a little bit more. It reminds me of I don't know. I want to say Black Dahlia, but not really. You know what I mean? They've got that kind of edgy gruff, but it's not quite as fast. I don't know. It's just classic.
Yeah, they're not
like
fast.
Black metal. You know what I mean? So it's cool.
Right.
Right up your alley, brother. That's nice.
OG deathcore, dude.
Right.
Well, hell yeah, dude. Let's fucking get
Let's
into the
do
shit
this,
because we got
right?
a lot
I'm
of
gonna have to
it.
1.5,
Um,
2.5 fucking fast forward our own voices this time around.
yeah, no shit.
Right.
Um, this is definitely gonna be like a fucking 2 hour long episode
Right.
here. So let's try and fucking get through it.
Let's do it.
So let's get into today's scene and industry news. We got a lot of new releases. First up was pretty exciting for me. We got the release of Still Suffer by Terror. The LA hardcore band is set to release their ninth full length album this spring. Funny enough, is being produced by their founding guitarist Todd Jones from Nails.
Okay.
Um, but yeah, this shit's coming out April 24th on Flat Spot Records.
Nice.
So I know I'm excited. But yeah, this track is fucking typical Terror. It's tough, it's hardcore, it's punk, it's awesome.
Hell yeah. Love it.
Yeah. Um Next up, we got a track by Wage War, and the song is called Song of the Swamp. The Florida metalcore band has announced plans to release a new EP entitled It Calls Me by Name, which is going to be released on Fearless Records on April 17th. And you can catch this track out along with a official music video that was posted on YouTube.
Nice. I love Wage War.
I,
So good.
I'm not super versed in Wage War. I've definitely heard their name in the scene.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But I never really listened to them all that much.
Check
This
out their
track,
first album, Blueprints. And Dead
okay.
Weight. Was it Spineless from their first album? Was pretty good. Blueprints was their first album. And then on Dead Weight, just listen to the whole fucking album. It's a goddamn banger. Stitch, though, specifically, is one of the more popular songs, and for a good reason. So I'm excited to see them on this list. I feel like it's been, yeah, I don't think we've ever talked about Wage War because they haven't had anything
No, I don't
since
think so.
24. So before this podcast was even a funny little footnote on our epic asses, you know what I mean? So hell
Right?
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, listening to this track, I dig it. I don't know. It doesn't exactly hit what I normally am into, but
Right.
I definitely see some cool shit mixed into here. So I'll give some of their old stuff a listen to,
Nice.
and
That's all I ask.
maybe I can get into them.
Right. Hell yeah.
In other news, we got a song by Australian deathcore band Dealer, which has debuted their latest single, Pump Action Catatonia. This will be the second single since releasing the track Trigger Discipline back in December. These guys are new for me,
Same.
but I just found out about them and I was like, these guys go hard. I like it.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. These guys remind me, listening to this track. I don't know if you ever heard of the band Sworn In.
That sounds very familiar.
Okay, there was this album that I was super into, The Death Card. And if you ever give that out, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yes. Uh, listen to the song Snake Eyes, or just listen to any of their songs. But Snake Eyes was one of my favorite. These guys sound almost exactly the same. So I didn't do.
All right.
Granted, these guys sworn in as Americans, so we have that. We know that they're not the same guys, but you could have fooled me. I'm very excited to
Could
get
have fooled me.
more out of these guys. I just the whole time I was thinking about it, it just brought me back. You know, that album came out in 2013. I was a delivery driver. Um, yeah, dude, blast of the past, but a new song. So best of both
Yeah.
worlds, I guess. I don't know. It was solid.
Right.
Yeah.
This this vocalist kind of reminded me of like Chris Motionless when he does some of these heavier songs, you know?
Right. Yeah.
Fucking some Slaughterhouse shit.
Exactly.
I dig it. Let's see. We got yet another single from Roman Candle. This track is called Lady Lazarus. Lazarus. And this I'm actually really confused as to what's happening with this band. They are signed to Sumerian.
Okay.
So they're being backed by a legit label.
Right.
However, if you go on streaming, whatever streaming service you got, I got 4 single slash EPs with the same cover,
Right.
dating back to Nothing Is Original.
Yeah.
That had 3 tracks on it. And then we got Can We Watch Something Happy, which had that track plus 2 of the songs that were previously on there before, missing 1. And then you got Bite Harder Than You Bleed, which featured, it's just doing this whole thing where they put out a new track and it deletes a track off of it.
Right.
So it's
Yeah.
remaining a 3-track EP every time, but
It's
we're
kind of
losing the
weird.
song.
Exactly. We've pretty much
So
got a whole album at this point, dude. Like, come on.
that's what I'm saying. So
Just
I'm
drop it.
like, yeah, I don't know if this is a whole album or if this is EP work that's being disguised as singles.
Do you okay? So
I
I
don't
know
know.
that we both use different streaming services. I'm more on YouTube. You're more on Tidal. Do you have any albums from these guys, or is it just singles?
So no, the problem that I have here, so I'll be flat out honest. Title is not the best. It
Okay.
confuses artists all the time and
Yeah.
it's the worst. Specifically, like I was just talking about Alicia.
Uh-huh.
They are crossed with some sort of hip hop artist,
Okay.
also called Alicia, and it's all their shit's just mixed up. So on
Gotcha.
here, I do have some albums, but I'm 100% sure they're not the
Yeah.
same
All I'm
band.
getting on YouTube is just singles and like a couple EPs. You know,
Yeah.
just it's no official releases, just single EP, single, all that kind of stuff. So just lower key stuff,
Yep.
which is
Yep.
fine. I've enjoyed their music thus far
Yeah. Right.
since they came into our vision. But yeah,
Right. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully, we got a whole album coming out. I'll be looking forward to listening to that in full. Otherwise, yeah, keep putting out fucking
right,
singles, I guess. But I thought the song was pretty good. It was pretty similar to the previous songs that have been released. Still got that same nostalgic, like mid 2000s feel.
right.
Um, the fucking stick chords and the fucking like whiny screams that just yeah, I don't know. It's good.
Hell yeah.
Um, let's see. Next up is another band that we don't really talk about at all, but we got a new single entitled STFU by Unity TX, which is a hip hop infused metal group from Dallas, Texas. This is, I guess, the third single to come out for their upcoming album, Somewhere in Between, which is coming out on Pure Noise Records on March 13th.
Nice.
Did you get a chance to listen to this track at all, Tyler?
I did. It's like, I'll say it like this. It's like new age, not necessarily new age bad brains, but it's like, or oh no, this is how I describe it. It's heavier Bob Dylan. That's the vibe I get from it. You know what I mean? It's got that kind of bop to it, that boom bap, but in a metal format. And it's kind of cool. There's another band, I can't remember what they were called, but a buddy of mine was getting me into them. I'll have to do a little searching, but yeah, I think hip hop and metal definitely go hand in hand in just such a weird way. Like the two genres that you wouldn't expect, you feel like there'd be some sort of like divide or
Right.
whatever. But with the way the music is crafted, like I'll just say it, they're both very musically ingrained genres, and to bring them together just is a nice not change of pace, but it's just it's the perfect union, you know what I mean? They've been doing
Yeah.
it for years. I mean, Anthrax and Public Enemy, 92 and
Right.
93. Anthrax and
Right.
PE. Solid. I was listening to In Living Color, that wasn't like hip hop infused, but that's black metal in its truest sense. And it's just solid. I love hearing this, and seeing more of it come out. So just wish I could find
Right.
that one band. Going back too far.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of has like body count vibes almost.
Exactly. Yeah. It literally,
Um,
hands down, and that is one of my all-time favorite. Body Count goes into my top 10. I've seen him twice. I'll see him 200 more times. Ice-T belongs to metal. Okay, he doesn't belong to metal. He belongs to himself. He belongs to the streets. But I love that. I love the Unity. I love quite literally the Unity TX. I love it all. It's great. I'm a huge hip hop guy too. If I'm not listening to metal, I'm listening to hip hop. So just to be able to listen to it both at the same time, let's
yeah,
see
right.
more of it, guys. Come on, get up there, wrap your hearts out.
Hell yeah. Yeah, especially we can get more tracks like Hive Mind.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly. With
down with it,
Denzel Curry, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I
oh
want to
yeah.
see
Oh
Earl's
yeah.
sweatshirt on a song pretty soon. Okay, that would absolutely blow my mind if that were to happen. But one can only hope.
Hell yeah. Well, this next track, I could listen to it again, but I would have to pull up YouTube because it's not
Right.
on streaming services right now.
Yeah.
That is uh this track 12 to 0 released by Malevolence, the UK hardcore band. They have recently teamed up again with World of Warcraft for a new track. Um Looks like it has something to do with their upcoming expansion pack, World of Warcraft Midnight, which is going to be, I think
Releases
it just
soon.
came out today.
Something like that. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I haven't played World of Warcraft in a while. I actually did
Did
go
you?
look to see.
Oh, I was
No,
gonna
no, no,
say.
no.
All right. All
I
right. All right.
I went to go look to see how much the subscription was now, and I was like, "Fuck no, that's too expensive."
Let
And
me
then
just say
I
this:
moved
it's
on.
monthly, so whatever the monthly price
Yeah,
is, just remember that every month for 12 months, every year. All right.
right,
Yeah.
right.
Same.
That's why I'm like,
I'm
no.
not doing it right.
So, but yeah, I checked this track out. They posted a video on YouTube, kind of like a making of the track,
Okay.
where the band explains that Blizzard basically hit him up and was like, "You got 12 hours to make this song." So it's just like them in the studio, getting this track together, and then they do the playthrough live on the
Okay.
camera, and
Hell yeah.
I thought it was a fucking good track. I mean, Malevolence is fucking good, so
Yeah.
I
I
don't
know
know
we've
what
talked about them in the
I'm
past.
surprised
I
about.
was really excited to see World of Warcraft getting mentioned. I know you threw that in there. Well, you threw it in there because it's a new track, and hey, we got to talk about it. But I'm sure you were thinking of me the whole time. World of Warcraft, dude, that's Tyler's thing. It's not
No,
actually.
actually,
Oh,
I was thinking of Billy.
that's way more fair. And if you didn't say it, I was going to. This one goes out to you, Billy. Um,
Yep.
oh, but I'm gonna go ahead and break your heart real quick. Billy is not a retail player, which is what this would be. He is a classic WoW guy, so he's on a time locked progression server where he's waiting for each past release to get re-released and go from there. So,
I don't know a damn thing that you just
that's
said.
fine. That's great. I know, but I just wanted to at least get that out there, you know. But
All right. So you're saying that he's a fake player.
no, I'm saying he's not a hardcore player because hardcore WoW exists. It's a whole different thing. But now at this point, in a lot of MMOs that have been released over the past 20 odd years, I play EverQuest myself. That game's 27 years old at this point. 28 maybe. Yeah, they you need something to kind of go back to and not feel overwhelmed. And classic WoW
Right.
that Billy's playing, there are what I had mentioned earlier, time locked progressive servers that you get releases as they release them that were in the past. They're re-releasing them into the server. It gives you an opportunity to play the game again over time like we did 20 years ago. You know what I mean? That's the whole point of it. So a
Oh,
couple of my
gotcha.
buddies are retail players though, and I know they're gonna be playing this and they're gonna love it. I've gotten a lot of ads. I'm not paying for a subscription anymore for WoW because I'm paying for EverQuest, so I can only do one at a time.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
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 If you are into WoW, fucking maybe check out this expansion pack.
Yeah.
If not, check out fucking Malevolence's new track. It is killer.
Hell yeah.
In other news, we got another newer band for the both of us, featuring a band that both of us love a lot.
Yes.
And that is the track drop of the track Eulogy by Misery featuring Drain.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, these guys, crossover hardcore band from California. Looks like they got a self-titled EP in the works right now, coming out March 20th via Flat Spot Records. Flat Spot Records is just fucking killing it lately
Yeah.
with all these fucking
Thanks,
hardcore
guys.
bands.
We
They're
appreciate it.
fucking really cornering the market of hardcore these days. But I guess this EP will be the first material that they're putting together since the passing of their late drummer Kale Sane, who passed away in 2023. Which is, I didn't know the guy, but it's never good to have any close person pass away, let alone um, somebody so important as their drummer.
Right.
Not easy to replace.
Yeah. It's unfortunate to hear.
Um, Last
This
thing that I got for
yeah.
now
Uh-huh.
is uh the very anticipated single drop of Bad Moons by American Football. This is their first single coming out since they announced that they'd be working on their fourth studio album titled LP4. We get to look forward to that coming out on May 1st. This first single is accompanied by a music video that you can check out. It's very artsy, such as this song. Little on the lighter side, I'd say. Kind of gives me like Death Cab for Cutie vibes almost. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. As you know, I'm not the biggest American football fan, so I don't really have anything to compare to except for that one song that everybody fucking knows by them, which we talked about last week and is already left my brainscape. But this seems like an American football song for sure. I can agree with that. They released this. I believe it.
Cool.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Sick. I'm gonna take over for you, so I can walk out of this embarrassing situation. We got a new track by Titans of the genre, Sepultura. The track is called "The Place." What is the place? I don't know. Listen, maybe you'll find out. They are preparing to close the book on a career spanning more than 4 decades. That's insane. It does
Yeah.
not. I don't know. Like it to me, it doesn't sound like it. I've known about them for the longest time. Obviously, way they've been around for way longer than I've been alive. But yeah, this year is going to be the last year that they're doing anything. They are on their Celebrating Life Through Death tour. Um, they sought a way to commemorate the end of the road. They're gonna have an EP called "The Cloud of Unknowing" releasing on April 24th via Nuclear Blast Records. But this song wasn't exactly what I expected out of them. Um, it was kind of intermittently punching out some heavy parts and then dragging out those in betweens. So I'm not
Yeah.
the biggest fan of this song, but we'll see what's coming up soon. You know what I mean? I'm sure they got something in their back pocket to show you.
Right.
Yeah, what'd you think?
Yeah, I liked the track.
Hell yeah.
I thought the like main riff at the beginning before it kind of like slows down.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that riff was fucking really cool. Uh the the song does like I don't know, it's not like all killer. There's some filler, you know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I get it.
So so that is a little bit of an issue for me, but at the same time, when they go in this song,
Uh
they
huh.
go hard.
Oh yeah.
And considering their age, I'd say this is pretty fucking heavy.
Yeah. That's fair enough. I get it. They got one more year. They got the rest of this year. I'm not saying they're phoning it in, but chill out for a
Right.
second. Save that energy for the last little bit. You know what I mean?
I do think it
They'll.
is kind of interesting that they're doing their farewell tour, so they're getting ready to call it quits. Um, but they're getting ready to end it with an EP release. It kind of seems a little weird. Like
Uh.
my
Do we?
thoughts were that
Uh huh.
what?
No. I was just. I was literally about to add, but I said it. They're gonna release it
Oh
on April. So yes, they're on that farewell tour. Do we know when it ends? I'm sure we do, but I don't know.
no, but I guess the point that I was getting at was that like my thought was always like you're getting an EP as like a in between cycle between albums,
Right.
oh, here's some of the stuff that we've been working on um in between drops.
Uh huh.
So I don't know. I just like I guess I always associate EPs with a lead up to an album, but
Right.
clearly they're going to be like done after it.
Yeah.
So
So
it's just a little
far,
different.
yeah, well, we have dates all the way up through August for this. The last show that they have on their website is in Dublin. Um, So we've got enough time. They'll drop the EP. I'm sure they're gonna play a bunch of songs, play the songs off of it, get everyone excited, and hey, like we're gonna play some of our old stuff. We're gonna drop this EP. You're gonna be really excited. You're gonna listen to it. You're gonna learn it. You're gonna sing it with us. And then when we're done, they've got what? That's 8. So they got 4 more months after that to maybe put in a couple more dates, do one last hurrah, and then call it a day. You know what I mean? I think this won't be so bad. I get where you're coming from, but at least it doesn't have to. And maybe that's why they did it, is because if they put out a whole album, or didn't even release anything at all, we would have been sad and been like, oh my God, they're done. But having an EP gives them like 4 to 6, 7 songs to just kind of throw in. Thank you. Yeah, right. To throw into the mix, get us excited about, and be like, fuck yeah, Sepultura, you stayed true to everything up until the final fucking show. I'm not too mad about this.
I like where your head's at.
Hell yeah. Hopefully they were thinking the same. Otherwise, I look like a dummy. Let's
fuck it.
Fuck it. Let's go ahead. Know. We won't. We got a track by Haste the Day. There's a reason why I took this one. I'm not saying I love the band. There is actually no reason why I wanted to take this one. They're just another couple of solid state guys.
Metal.
I'm just into Christian metal, dude. I can't give it up. I was listening to a bunch of Emery and Under Oath as well, besides the Reverend Horton Heat. So it's old habits die hard. But we did have a track by them. We've got a 3-song EP. The track that got released recently was Liminal. All 3 of these songs feature one of my all-time favorite fucking bands. I discovered them a few years ago, and through some light research, have found that at Louder Than Life, at least 3 of the 4 times I've been to, this other band has been there as well. Silent Planet is the band I'm referring to. These tracks are fucking awesome. I don't know what else to say. Maybe it's because Silent Planet is attached to them, but the tracks that we have so far will be available on their album Dissenter that will be released on May 1st by, you guessed it, Solid State Records.
Solid.
Dude, I miss that.
Solid.
I keep thinking about that every few weeks. I'm just like, man, we don't say solid anymore. Where have we gone? Solid?
I don't know. Fucking 6, 7 in, I guess.
Yeah, it's a new thing, unfortunately.
Yeah, dude.
What'd you think?
I think it's funny that every time we talk about tracks, we're always like complete opposites.
Yeah, you weren't a fan?
I was a little underwhelmed by this one.
Okay.
I liked the other 2 tracks. This one was a little bit on the lighter side. Didn't love it as much. I was into Haste the Day with like tracks like fucking When Everything Falls, which is like fucking in your face,
Yeah.
Like most of the songs that I enjoy by these guys.
Right.
And this song just wasn't very in your face, which, hey, nothing wrong with that, but it's just not my cup of tea.
That's fine. That's cool. I'll say, and I know I've played them around you, if you don't end up getting back into Haste the Day, have you at least given Silent Planet the old college try?
I haven't. No.
Oh, you son of a bitch. All right. Friendship over. No, I forgive you.
Well, you keep telling me to listen to them, and I'm too big of a hipster. I can't listen to it.
Oh my God. Right. Yeah. Jesus Christ. I'm telling you, Super Bloom, their most recent album, this is who I want to see on the Riff Report pretty soon, is fucking Silent Planet, because it's been almost 3 years since we've gotten a fucking album from them. We just keep we keep getting singles and collabs. They did something with Invent Animate. They're doing shit with Haste the Day. I know a couple years ago they had something with another band we were listening to, and we've talked about on here, but I can't remember their name. Yeah,
Yeah.
guys, just release your own fucking music. You're good by itself, okay?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, let's go. Jesus.
Come on.
All right, come on.
Come
All right.
on.
Yeah, I'm getting a little too off track and a little heated. So we're gonna talk about something that
No,
I'm
you're
sure
fine.
Ryan will be really excited about. We got a track by Lamb of God for their new upcoming album Into Oblivion. We all know that I don't like Lamb of God, I guess, because Ryan backed me into a corner. The track
Yep.
is called Blunt Force Blues. It will be this whole album Into Oblivion is going to be released on March 13th. So we don't have that much longer. 11 days at this point from recording.
I'm so excited.
9 days from when y'all listen to this. Yeah, I'm excited too. You just gave me a bunch of bands that I liked more than Lamb of God, so don't get it twisted, y'all. I love Lamb of God. They're
That's
fucking
fair.
sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can release a song that sounds exactly the same, and I'm always gonna love it. It's Randy Blythe is such a great fucking vocalist. I don't know any of the other guys' names, but they're all great musicians too. This is a pretty
Yep.
solid fucking track.
I agree. Yeah, this one fucking just fucking goes hard. It hits you with the blunt force right in your fucking face, right? The whole entire song.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's not much to it. It's a fucking
Right.
Lamb of God track and it rips.
Exactly. All right. Let's see. Next up, we've only got a couple more tracks for you guys. Thanks for being patient. We got a track from Texas. There's a lot of Texas bands on this list, Southern bands. You know what I mean? I'll say that.
Yeah.
But we talked about these guys a little bit before. I feel like a couple episodes ago, but Frozen Soul has released a track called "No Place of Warmth." You should have released this 2 months ago, guys, because it's warming up now. We got the sun. It is featuring all you elder emos. Go ahead and cream your jeans, Gerard Way. Weird. For having heard this band before and knowing what they're about, Gerard, what are you doing? Like, it's a little crazy to
He's
me to see
bringing
this.
he's showing his fucking black metal is what he's showing.
Exactly, which is pretty sick.
Dude,
But yeah,
if you haven't,
uh-huh.
you need to go check out the music video.
Okay, I have not. So let me go
Um,
find that while you.
we'll say Gerard Way shows up in the music video, but if you didn't use process of elimination, you wouldn't know that it was him.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, but it's pretty sick.
Who is this
This
vocalist wearing a wrestling singlet right now, dude? This guy's fucking tough, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Was he the guy with the knife? Am I spoiling?
No, I guess not. He's
Oh,
got
no.
like fucking sharp ass teeth and a fucking
Oh shit. Yeah, I
cloak
just
on.
exactly. Yeah, I saw it with the fucking
Yep.
eyes covered and shit. Yeah.
Yep. Yep, that's Gerard.
Dang.
Yeah, he shows up in the track about like 3 minutes and 30 seconds or so in, roughly. He shows up for the fucking high black metal vocals, and dude, it's
Oh.
pretty legit, dude. I am impressed.
Whoa. Okay. Yeah. That's insane. I would not have expected this out of him, but come on, Gerard. Come on over to our side. We enjoy your company. That's cool. We will be getting an album from these guys being released on May 8th. So I got a little time to get excited. Keep seeing Gerard in this weird fucking costume, to be honest. I keep looking at it, and this image will never leave my brain. I'm probably going to have nightmares later. The album will be released by Century Media Records. Let's go ahead and move on. I put this as a part of my list, and I'm gonna be real with you. I did not listen to this, but I know we've been talking about Varials for
Yikes.
a while. Yeah, who would have fucking figured? It's not Macedon, Under Oath, Silent Planet, or Norma Jean. So what the fuck? Get it out of here. We had an album released by Varials called "When the Light" or "Where the Light Leaves." Excuse me. For that slip. Um, Ryan, tell me about it. What did you think? Because I didn't listen to it.
Yep. Well, I don't know. Have we talked about this band on here?
I'm pretty sure
I feel
when
like we
it's
might
it's
have.
it's definitely come up. They've had at least a
Yeah.
single or two.
Yeah. Well, either way, yeah, I'm not super familiar with these guys, but I was
Oh.
listening to this and because I think they just came out with a music video for one of the tracks the day that it got released. And I watched the music video and I'm like, wow, that was heavy. And then I went and
They have
listened
a
to the whole
video for
fucking
the
album.
Hurt Chamber. That's the most recent
That's
single that
it.
they released.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that's it. Yeah, that was a good track. Video was good.
Yeah.
Listened to the whole album once through, and then gave like the first half like another little listen. And
Oh,
dude, pretty impressive to be honest. Heavy. It's got a lot of energy. Like you can tell production wise that they beef this up as much as possible to just fucking pound your fucking
right.
speakers. Cause I was like listening to something in my car, and then the start of this kicked in,
Oh,
and it was like, holy fuck! Like
right.
I just got
Oh,
hit
right.
with
Exactly.
power.
Ozzy's like, "What's going on? Oh my god, it's the devil."
Yeah,
No, I remember these guys now that I'm listening to. That song, "The Hurt Chamber." Uh, Super heavy Deftones vibes. You know, it's like it's obviously metal. It's obviously heavy. It's fucking punching you. It's solid, but they've got that kind of ambiance to them. You know what I mean? A little bit grander. Like it fills a room. I would love to listen to this on like a surround sound system or something. That's yeah, the production thing that you said, they did real good on this one. So,
for
I will
sure.
give this a little bit more of a listen later. I promise. Yeah,
I'll hold you to it.
thanks. I'm not gonna say it. The next release we only got two more. We got an album that we've been talking about it so much. We've been so excited about it. It was released on February 27th. It is The Great Satan by, I want you to look at this, Ryan. Yeah,
I was
pretty good,
looking.
right? Pretty good, pretty good. Carbon Copy by Rob Zombie. I did listen to this because I fucking love that guy. Just all around classic. I'm just gonna say it, classic Rob Zombie. I didn't expect much more than what we got out of this, and I'm not mad about that. It was heavy. It was good. It was grungy.
Yeah,
You know, it's like if you played metal in a sewer and then you listen to it at the end, that's what came out was Rob Zombie.
yeah,
And I
yeah.
don't mean
Right.
that in a wrong way, you know what I mean? It's just the acoustics, the reverberation, the fucking
Yeah,
the liquid cesspool that exists underneath infuses the music and
yeah,
is released into your ear holes. That's how I'm going to describe this new album, and it did not disappoint. The first song
yeah.
on the album, what was it? FTW Fuck the World 84.
FTW 80.
Yeah.
Yep.
I absolutely love that. That was a great start.
We got a
We
music video for that track.
I didn't watch that. I just listened to the song. That's cool. I
Just
love
got
that.
released with the album.
Oh, cool. I tried to give some of the other songs a full like listen, but I got kind of distracted after or around Punks and Demons. So I gave that like first half, but the second half I ended up moving on to other things. But what I
Right
did
on.
listen to, I absolutely loved.
Well, my favorite track
Uh-huh.
on the album is The Black Scorpion.
Okay.
It is the like third to last song, so you wouldn't have made it there in your list. But it's fast, it's punk rock,
Uh-huh.
it's good.
Hell yeah. Sick. I just put it on, so I'm 15 seconds in, and it's great. I believe you. I agree.
Yep.
It's fucking
Yeah, this
awesome.
otherwise, yeah, pretty standard Rob Zombie record.
Yeah, I was reading through some of the lyrics on a few of the songs, and I don't know why going into it, I'm not saying I expected something else, but I just always love seeing what the fuck Rob is thinking, why he decided to do the songs. What was it? Is it Sir Lord Acid Wolfman? Um Kind of pirate shanty-y,
Yeah.
but in just like a The Hills Have Eyes, Devil's Rejects kind of way.
Right.
It's amazing what he comes up with every single time. I don't know. I have no other words. It's just listen to it. The Great Satan. Sorry, Ma. I know it's gonna break your heart. Last release we have for the week. This is something I have been a huge fan of. With the few releases, and Ryan has. He's got a buddy in the band, so fuck it. Let's talk about it. We got the full album from Nothing. A short history of. Hold on. A short history of decay, because it's in lowercase. I had to.
I like it.
Um,
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I got through most of the album. I think it was the last few tracks I didn't get into because I honestly started getting a little sleepy, but not in a bad way. We had
It'll make you sleepy.
It really will. This is the exact opposite of Rob. It's not super high energy. There's a few moments for sure, but it's shoegazy. Honestly, I was listening to what was it? I think The Rain Don't Care. No, it was the title track, A Short History of Decay. I was listening to that and I'm like, this would be so great to pop like an edible and just fucking put on like some sort of visualizer. You know what I mean? And just fucking turn off the lights and just fucking chill. You know what I mean? That's what I loved
Yeah.
about this
Yeah.
album. It
Oh
was
yeah.
just chill, man. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Likewise, I have listened to this album the most out of all of the releases this week.
Nice.
And I'd say I probably listened to the majority of this album probably about 3 or 4 times throughout the weekend.
Oh yeah.
I've been digging it a lot. I Yeah, the other night, I had a nice little buzz on. I ate a gummy. I was sketching some shit on my sketch pad, and I just wanted some chill background music. I threw this album on. It was perfect. Um,
Nice.
but yeah, the fucking my favorite tracks. I know I've talked about it in previous episodes when these singles have popped up, but I am not as much into the slow stuff.
Yeah.
But I will say the last 2 songs on the album are probably my favorite, which is Nerve Scales and Essential Tremors. Um, Nerve Scales just has like the right kind of flow to it. I just like it. It's nice and calm and
Uh-huh.
yeah. So
Oh yeah.
but yeah, Essential Tremors it's got some pretty cool like discordant riff that is like both pretty and ugly at the same time. And
Okay.
I love shit that is ugly and pretty at the same time, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
exactly.
You know what I
I
mean?
agree with that. I do. I do know what you mean. That's a beautiful way to put it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Um Any other thoughts you got on this album?
Nah, just smoke some
Pretty much.
weed, have a drink, and listen to it. That's about it. It's a good album.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Hell yeah.
Now that we are out of releases,
We are, and we're about to bring
I'm
up
gonna
a fucking bombshell right now, dude. What? Let's address
yeah,
the elephant
man.
in the room, all right?
There's a giant elephant in the room.
Yeah.
And he's walking out.
It's gone.
So we had a little bit of a band breakup this past week. It was a giant news for my news feed, that's for sure. I couldn't go on Instagram for the next 24 hours without seeing something on it.
Yeah.
And that is that Better Lovers has announced that they will be parting ways with vocalist Greg Puciato from Dillinger Escape Plan. They released a statement and said they're parting ways with Greg Puciato. They said, we're proud of the work that we've done together, but we're moving in another direction. To all of our fans, thank you for riding with us these past few years. We've accomplished so much in such a short time with your support, and we're still beyond excited to continue down this road for you. The four of us are going to continue writing a new album, which we are extremely proud of, and currently looking for a new singer. Thanks for understanding. We'll see you soon. That was unfortunate, but then we heard from Greg himself, who came out to kind of clear up whether or not they parted ways in a with a little bit of animosity, and he has cleared that up, saying no bad blood, everyone's cool, don't speculate, love these people and love the band, rooting for them all collectively and individually. Thanks for everyone for making the last few years special. Long live the frog.
What does that mean? Do you
So
know? Are you in
I
on
have no
the
idea.
All right, that's fucking weird.
I have no idea.
All right.
But yeah, I don't know. It From what I've seen, it sounds like the two amicably split due to disagreements in the direction of which they wanted to take the band. Greg had his thoughts. The rest of the guys had their thoughts. Apparently, they were not the same thoughts. And with
It
Greg
happens.
getting the Black Queen to get back together for a tour and working on some solo stuff, I think it was probably the right time to just
Yeah.
um, split ways. And I appreciate that they have acknowledged in their message. They said that they've accomplished so much in such a short time,
Oh yeah.
and that kind of like goes back to what I was saying in my underrated, overrated episode
Uh-huh.
about the Better
Yeah.
Lovers,
Right.
and that's that. Like I said I thought they were overrated because they've kind of blown up without having to really do a whole lot.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's cool. They're down to earth. They understand that. Both sides seem pretty cool about this. What are your thoughts, Tyler? You got any people that you're hoping take
Bro,
the
you're
mantle?
fishing for an answer right now. You know exactly who I want to be back and involved, but you know what? Don't do it, Keith. All right. Your brother left you on the side of the road without a ride and no jacket either, all right? He just left you there. You needed help and he didn't reach out. He probably did. I'm not trying to get in between anything. I'm sure there was some talks and chats and whatever, but fucking Keith Buckley, dude, if we could get an Every Time I Die reunion, that would be pretty sweet.
Where does that leave Will Putney, dude?
He can join. Andy's gone, so we need a guitarist. So it'll be like nothing
That's fair.
happened. You know what I mean? Andy's he's we talked about this. Andy's in AEW now. He's wrestling.
Crushing it.
He's
Yeah.
wrestling, dude.
Yeah,
So just fucking throw Will in the mix and we got it. It's all right. It's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's any better than Andy, but I think Will have a nice, solid sound to what they used to have. You know. I know that's probably never gonna happen because Keith is living his best life with Many Eyes, and he's doing shit with the Barbarians, and I don't
Yeah.
think he needs that anymore. So go ahead, find
Yeah.
somebody else. We'll see.
Yeah,
It'd be really cool.
I don't think that's happening, but
No,
I
not
did
at all.
see a lot of people in comments everywhere. Obviously there were a lot of people saying, Keith, Keith,
Right.
Keith.
Exactly.
Um, but realistically, they're not. I highly doubt they're going to get Keith. They're going to find somebody to replace
Yeah.
Greg. For better lovers, they're not getting Every Time I Die back together. But a lot of people were saying they wanted Josh Scoggins, which
Ooh,
if
that
that were to happen, that
that would
would
be
be
really
really
cool.
cool.
Yeah.
But that also, it does seem a little far fetched. I don't know.
Fuck it. Aim for the stars, man. There's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that.
I'm
Hope for it.
yeah, I'm here for
Manifest it, dude. Come
it.
on. That would be
Yeah.
awesome. Yeah, just as much as I love 68, I think Josh would have a great time playing with
And
the rest of these guys. That would be so cool.
they can do both.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't have to be tied down to one thing.
Right. Yeah, do a couple different things, you know? It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
Right.
keep it fresh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, in between your children's books, you can play with two badass bands.
Right. Nice.
So yeah, that's unfortunate. But I assume we're gonna see Greg Puciato in other places in the future. He's too solid of a musician to
Exactly.
disappear.
Right.
So in other artist news, we got a Audio Tree live performance by Canadian alt rock and post hardcore band Arms Length. The band visited Chicago's Audio Tree headquarters back in December. And Audio Tree has shared the following. Arms Length is a Canadian alternative rock four-piece known for their emotionally raw lyricism and dynamic, cathartic sound. With their 2022 debut album, Never Before Seen, Never Again Found, Arms Length quickly gained attention for frontman Alan Steinberg's deeply personal songwriting. They expanded their sound on their sophomore record, There's a Whole World Out There, an album that showcases a more reflective and mature perspective, blending intensity with introspection as the band explores themes of love, loss, and growth.
Nice.
Performing tracks across their discography, Arms Length's Audio Tree live performance unfolds with the dual torment and exhilaration of what it means to be alive, balancing moments designed to be played loud with their moments of delicate, tender nuance.
Hell yeah.
That's lovely
Right,
written.
exactly.
I love it.
Be gripped the whole time.
I watched the majority of this set and it was pretty good. I mean, pretty comparable to the rest of the Audio Tree sets. They're always shot really well. Their interviews are pretty good, and the band did a pretty good job.
Hell yeah. I gotta admit, I'm watching it right now. I've never heard of Arm's Length before, but I love Audio Tree, and it's always super cool. So I'm glad that, as I always say, whenever we talk about Audio Tree, can we just get sponsored by now? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
It's
right.
great. I'm glad that they're bringing this out for us to view. You know what I mean? It's like a show, but at home. It's cool.
Yeah,
I love
right.
that.
Well, Tyler, I got to take a quick potty break. How about you take us through this next one?
I will definitely do that. Thank you very much. Hey everybody, it's me, Tyler, and I'm here to talk to you about one of the most controversial bands of all time. Amur just threw out a recent video to announce that they will be appearing at the Orlando, Florida stop for the Vans Warped Tour. And everyone's fucking pissed about it. Jesus Christ, who would have figured people would be pissed about something Frankie fucking did? A footnote, I love Amir. I think Frankie's a piece of shit. I agree with you guys, but the music's pretty good. And we had Joshua Travis in Amir, so get over it, guys. But as we know, he's been polarizing, and everyone's pissed off at him all the time. The backlash that we're all pissed off about now is his use of AI in the clip for the announcement. It shows him in an animated style reminiscent of The Simpsons, kind of that old school animation, yellow, whatever. And despite all the comments, Frankie, well, let's say this. So somebody said, which I don't agree with, all the money y'all make and you can't hire an artist to make this. Instead, you use AI. Do you think Frankie's making money? No. Come on. They're not that big. They're big, but I don't think they're that big. His response directly to this guy with the dumb anyways. His response, and this is going to be the full quote. I have an artist I work with regularly when I aim to make content like this. Due to time restrictions, they weren't able to produce the content without cutting corners. Maybe should have told him earlier, but maybe that's answered later. To be completely honest, I didn't even want to make anything for this announcement. That's within character. But with respect to Vans Warped Tour and Kevin Lyman, the creator of Warped Tour, I went ahead and made an announcement video clip. That's all this is. You and countless other people have made such an incredibly unnecessarily harsh critique about something so innocuous, I'm actually shocked. Sorry, I didn't want to pretend to smile at a camera and talk about a punk rock fest, that of which I never even asked to be a part of to begin with. That sounds about right. After 9 albums, a dozen music videos, countless live shows, the fucking audacity to lambaste me over 15 seconds of artificial, art is astonishing. Thanks. Drops mic. Yeah, we know Frankie's a piece of shit.
This makes
corners
him
are getting
look
cut.
even more like a piece of shit.
Yeah, for the most part, but this has got to be one of the most well-spoken responses I've ever seen from him, where he's not just trolling on people. So
I guess, but
I'm not excusing it. But yeah,
he's like, well, I didn't even want to fucking do anything about it because I didn't even want to fucking be on this stupid fucking festival.
right.
But I am, so
I'm gonna
I
do it,
feel like
so
I
be
have
thankful.
to fucking do something.
Exactly.
Fuck off,
like I
dude.
said, we know it.
Pull
Frankie's
on my
a piece
fucking
of
heartstrings.
Shit. His whole fucking band quit on him. Josh just left because now he's got a better band to go focus on, maybe. But yeah, we know. So that's all I have to say about it. I'm gonna take my turn because I drank too much rum. Ryan, go ahead and take over on some barbs, dude.
I'll fucking sit here and I'll talk shit about Frankie all day.
You know what? Keep it up so I can hear about this barbarians or this next thing. I'm sorry. Sorry for.
Oh yeah.
I'll be back.
No, you didn't say anything. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No, my thing about it is, I mean, if obviously he didn't just find out that he was going to be on Vans Warped Tour and then decided he had to fucking put something out like that second. So it's like, yeah, you could have planned this out a little more. But if you really didn't have time, do the right thing and just fucking pull up your fucking camera, put it in selfie mode, just fucking explain to the fucking fans that you're going to be on Warped Tour, come check you out, buy tickets, whatever. Move on with your day. That's what you do as a musician. For you to sit here and pretend like you're not even interested in being on the festival, I feel like you should have that fucking taken away from you then, because I'm sure there's plenty other fucking people who would be happy to play Vans Warped Tour. And nobody fucking cares about Amir, to be honest with you. Like, sure, there's probably a small group of like legit fucking Amir fans, but for the most part, it's all fucking people just trying to go check out their set for nostalgia. That's all I would be doing, because I don't give a fuck about their music or what they've been putting out recently. I would just want to go check out the fucking early stuff and get a little hit of some dopamine via nostalgia. But yeah, I don't know. He's gonna sit here and be a little crybaby bitch about it, and it's no surprise. It's his usual take. Um, but yeah, here's Tyler back. So now I don't have to talk about Frankie anymore.
Good.
Yeah, I just bitched for a while about how I fucking hate Frankie and he's a douche.
That's fine. But come on, Solar Flare
Yep.
Homicide, bro. The album. Look at yourself, dude. Okay, he's a piece of shit, but please just listen to Gucci Prison and come back and tell me he's a piece of shit still. But it's a good song, all right? Flag of
Okay.
the Beast?
I'll probably still say he's a piece of shit, but
Yeah,
either
that's
way.
fine. I know. Me too. I say it all the time.
All right. Well,
Oh,
moving
yeah.
on to the next little bit of news.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you want this one or am I taking it?
I don't know. Is this supposed to be me? This is supposed to be me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it.
All right.
Anyways, so the Barbarians of California shared a live video clip of their newer song "Bomb to a Knife Fight," which was filmed on board this year's Shipwrecked cruise in late January. Justin Warren shot the performance footage and also directed the official music video for the track, which appeared last month. This little clip was shot really well. Definitely music video quality. And I was, them being them, I was not expecting much, but they kind of fucking rip live.
Yeah, I popped it on real quick just to get a little familiar with it, and I want to go on one of these fucking cruises, man. Like it always looks like a good
Me
fucking
too.
time. I've seen a bunch of these videos, and fuck, man, this is sick, dude. They should make these a little bit more affordable, but it's a cruise. You're getting a little mini festival over the weekend. I get it. It's gonna be expensive. My bartending wages won't be able to afford it. Need to work on that.
Nope.
Need to save money to do this shit. Exactly right. The biggest surprise for me with these guys is just the fact that they are who they are. They're the dudes from AWOL Nation, right? Or was I
The singer is.
Yeah, okay, the singers. I feel like I've read it like said that
Some of the band
of
members might be as well.
Exactly, right. And yeah, they put out the fucking music that they do. Like it fucking rips. It's in your fucking face. It's aggressive. It's angry. It's huge.
It's tight
dude.
as hell.
I know, and I can't get enough of it.
Those fucking start stops, which there's quite a few of in that track.
Yeah.
Dude, they get those start stops fucking perfectly.
Exactly.
Killing it.
So stop doing shit with AWOL Nation. You guys are no longer like pop alternative mainstream dudes. You guys are the Barbarians, all right? You're letting it loose. You're letting it get just You're killing people with your music, and keep doing that, guys. Just forget about everything else. Only do this, please. I want more. I'm selfish. Yeah. All right. Let's talk about some corporate chills real quick. Not the band itself, but the whole premise behind this next thing. We've got heavy metal mainstays, Titans. I'll bring that up again. Titans of the industry. Iron Maiden have
Titans.
once again been nominated for induction. Just fucking vote them in. Come on. They've been nominated again to be inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, landing on the 2026 ballot, alongside of a bunch of other artists that honestly shouldn't be in the Rock and Roll fucking Hall of Fame, but that's a story for another day. Let's see. The Hall has revealed the 17 performer nominees. We got that on Wednesday. The other people on the ballot besides Iron Maiden are the Black Crowes, Mariah Carey. We've got Billy Idol, In Excess. This is Aging Everybody. Joy Division, New Order. We got Oasis on there, Pink, and Sade. 10 of these these next ones are first-time ballot entries. We got Jeff Buckley. Any relation to Jordan and Keith? I don't know. Maybe I should do some research before I start recording. We got Phil Collins. We've got Melissa Etheridge. We've got Lauryn Hill. Be the Hip Hop Hall of Fame. Come on. We said In Excess, New Edition, Pink. We talked about Shakira.
Shakira.
Yeah, thanks, man. We got Luther Vandross, and for the children, Wu-Tang Clan.
The Woo.
Hell yeah.
Fucking. Hit him with the fucking.
Yeah. Just as a little aside, and I mentioned this, can they fucking figure this shit out? If it's gonna be a rock and roll Hall of Fame, can we get rock and roll? Can we get metal? Can we get maybe indie rock, pop punk, shit like that? Shit in that kind of genre, that envelop. And then let's have separate the hip hop Hall of Fame, the country, the R&B, I'm not trying to segregate here. I'm an ally. I love including other genres and things like that. But if you're going to name it the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, why? Why is anybody else in there? End rank.
I mean,
for me.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, but at the end of the day, I think it's because rock and roll, more or less, stemmed all from blues, which stems from fucking, it all comes from
the
same
all that
shit.
Stuff. Exactly. We're branching off.
The tribal music branches off into fucking soul music and R&B and fucking blues and all that shit. So it's like, I get it. It's fine. All a product of the virtually the same thing.
I'll say this: if we get any of these other, like I said, the hip hop Hall of Fame, the bluegrass, the whatever Hall of Fame, we might even get the third wave ska Hall of Fame, and at that point, I think it's time to bring everything back together in the rock and roll Hall of Fame. So, all right, fair point. All right.
Yeah. No, I mean, fucking the fucking, you got a Tribe Called Quest is a member of the Hall of Fame. You got fucking the Beastie Boys. So I mean, if you're rocking with those hip hop groups, I mean, obviously Wu-Tang deserves to be in.
Yeah, right.
In my opinion.
Lauryn Hill too, talented fucking artist.
Lauryn Hill, super talented. Luther Vandross, no joke. Right.
Exactly.
Phil Collins, I'd allow it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, dude, fucking Billy Idol is killer. I don't see why he wouldn't be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Joy Division and New Order, killer, dude.
Exactly.
Right. I mean, honestly, an argument can be made for every single one of these artists. I don't want to take away from any of them.
All right.
But why isn't Iron Maiden in there? Why are they being nominated again?
It's all these
That's
fucking old
pretty fucking
geriatric
obvious.
corporate shills thinking they know best. It's the same thing with the Grammys. It's the same thing with the Tonys. It's the same thing with all these fucking award shows and Hall of Fames and inductions. And they've got these dumbass old guys and girls, gals, on these committees who decide these things, you know, and they say they're industry executives and people who've been involved and whatever. You're all wrong. You're all old. Get over it. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Throw Iron Maiden in here
Right.
just because they just win, and then
Dude,
fuck it, Billy Idol.
just
Those are the two.
Just going through here, just skimming through the top of the list of people inducted into the Hall of Fame. AC/DC, Iron Maiden's better. Aerosmith,
Right.
Iron Maiden's better.
Right.
Alice Cooper, fucking Iron Maiden's better. Metallica,
The Beatles,
Iron Maiden's better.
The Beatles, Iron Maiden's better.
Iron Maiden is better than probably 99% of this list.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm looking exactly. Come on. Where we at? Cream over Iron Maiden? No, I get it. Clapton, whatever.
Cream all over yourself.
Exactly. Yeah, right. Fucking bitches. Yeah. But just as a little professional note on this, what have they? They've had 2 nominations, 2021 and 23. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has indicated that if they do get inducted and voted for and whatever, it would recognize the band's current lineup, Bruce, Steve, Adrian, Dave, and Yannick, I don't know, along with their former guitarist Dennis Stratton, ex-vocalist Paul Di'Anno. I don't want to sound like heartless. Is he still alive?
Who?
Paul? No.
I don't know.
He died 2 years ago. I was just wondering, just as a point of curiosity.
Gotcha.
And then past drummers Nico McBrain, love that last name, and Clive Burr. So at least they're throwing out recognition to members past and present. That's cool. Trying to think.
It's impressive that they haven't had more members.
Right. Trying to think. We'll see. I don't have a. Oh, there's a lot more people on. Some of these are on like demos. Maybe a year or 2. But they
probably gotta be major release.
There was a lot more members to.
Yeah.
At least on the Wikipedia timeline, that's usually where I end up going to.
Yeah, I'm seeing that now.
There's a lot of people, but they've had a lot of time. I mean, from 76 till now, that's 50 solid years of fucking making music. This is insane.
I like that they got a drummer. They have an ex-drummer, and his name is Thunderstick.
Hell yeah. I'm not even going to look at his real name, dude. His name is Thunderstick. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Covering that up. That's out of my mind. Thunderstick, dude. You should have fucking kept him around, dude. Or was he not that good?
Yeah, dude. Thunderstick.
I would have just kept him for the name, dude. Good. That's what I'm saying. You can't have that name and not.
Maybe he was a meth head. I don't know.
Yeah, there was a guitarist named Mad Mac. That's not as cool as Thunderstick, that's for sure.
No, it's not.
Right. All right. Well, hopefully Iron Maiden gets it this year. That's where my vote's going. That or honestly, Billy Idol or Joy Division. As much as I want to give that to Wu-Tang because I absolutely love them.
Wu-Tang forever.
Right. Fucking Wu-Tang, dude. We've got some filmed footage of Trivium's August 8th set at Bloodstock Open Air in Walton-on-Trent, UK. Surfaced online Friday. We got a 17-song performance that has stirred debate among fans, not over the band's playing, but the video's presentation, viewers have criticized what appears to be a deliberate absence of close-up shots of their former drummer, Alex Bent. The editing keeps Bent largely in the background, prompting speculation the choice was intentional. Why? Who knows? Comments include reactions such as "Justice for Bent, dude." The Alex Bent era sure is crazy, and huge disrespect to Alex, who made the show what it is, or what it was. We got, let's see. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Bent had left the band in October of this last year. Alex Rudinger has since taken over, and I know you are a fan of him. Yeah. So
I'm
while
a
the
fan of
hate
both of
of
them.
Alex, yeah, right. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, I watched this video.
Uh-huh.
Not the whole thing because it's like fucking hour and a half long, but
Right.
I watched a handful of the songs. I'd say probably 40% of the video, and I shit you not, parts that I would expect the drummer to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
It's
Wasn't.
very clear they did not
What a
zoom
bunch
in
of
on him
haters, dude.
once.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was pretty awkward. I'm not gonna lie. Had I not known what was going on, I don't know if I would have paid close enough attention to be able to figure that out on my own.
Right.
But knowing what was going on while I was watching, I was like, man, this is uncomfortably
Right.
awkward.
Fucking what's going on, guys? That one's for Jordan.
Yeah, he has like he has like a crazy drum break in
Okay.
what was this bury me in my with my screams,
Okay.
that song that they released with their recent EP.
Yeah.
He's got a killer drum break in that. I specifically went to that track to see if they would show him
Uh-huh.
during that drum break. They did not.
That sucks,
I'm like,
dude.
dude, that's fucked.
Come on. How long was he in the band for?
I'm not sure. Long enough. I mean,
Right. I mean, he's the one who
the thing
recorded
is,
it. They should at
yeah, he
least
wrote that, wrote and
right.
recorded it.
Yeah.
Hold on, let's see. I mean, dude, he's been with them a long time, since 2017.
Jesus. Yeah,
So,
that's 3 releases. That's 3 albums so far. And however many
yeah,
singles and EPs that they had put in between that,
right.
that's crazy that
Yeah,
they
it's pretty
just
fucked up. I saw a little bit of a speculation online recently with this whole shit,
right.
and some people are thinking, when he first announced that he was leaving the band, they kind of like made it seem like it was amicable, and
Mhm.
that we know that Alex's newborn daughter, was having some issues in the hospital when she was first born. So he talks about uh, splitting time between the hospital and the studio during
Right.
that time. So they made it seem like he was taking a break from music to be at home with his family,
Which is
and
fair.
that might be the case, but it sounds like some people think maybe um
There might have been some bad blood or something.
there might have been some secret bad blood that they didn't bring out. Because one commenter on Instagram said that they've been following Alex Bent, and that he seems to be playing shows with any band that'll let him play with them.
Okay.
So it's clear that he's not trying to take time away from music. So
Right.
who knows?
Yeah, well, I found a little article and there was a not necessarily a response but a quote from their guitarist Corey. Uh it said this is his quote. It just with Alex leaving. It just kind of happened, and it was kind of a surprise. I don't think anyone was really expecting it. So maybe because of his not necessarily lack of tenure, because he'd been there for a while, but the fact that he wasn't like an OG or he hadn't been there since the early aughts, Trivium just kind of felt he was not necessarily a studio guy, but like, we hired you, you do what we want. Yeah, write your parts and make it sound good, but maybe he just kind of felt that wasn't his thing anymore. You know what I mean? And then the band didn't want to seem like, oh yeah, we just hired him because he's a good drummer. You know,
Right.
one of those deals.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's kind of what I'm feeling out of it, but who knows until they actually tell us the specific reason. You know what I mean? Whatever, dude. Live your
Yeah.
life, Alex. Enjoy your fatherhood. Enjoy playing with other bands that might appreciate you a little bit more. Who knows?
Hopefully that comes soon.
Exactly. Right. Because you earned it, man.
Yeah.
Let's see. We've got we were talking about this earlier. With Lamb of God's upcoming album Into Oblivion, set to release on March 13th. We will all be celebrating the release with Lamb of God, with a nationwide listening party scheduled for, I'm going to say the weekend. I don't know what days they fall on, but it's the 13th through the 15th. I'm assuming it's a weekend. We've got more than 140 independent record stores being involved in this fucking listening party. That's so cool. We've got some Amoeba Music, Waterloo Records, Generation Records, Repo Records, and Plan 9 music. You will have possible access to exclusive Into Oblivion merchandise, including free Lamb of God swag. Let's
While
bring that
supplies
back.
last.
Yeah, while supplies last. We've got prizes and an indie exclusive limited edition Poltergeist vinyl variant of the album. So get out there to the listening party and pick up this variant, because you may not have access to it for a respectable price after the fact. Hypebeast will buy it or get it and sell it for way too much fucking money.
Facts.
Remaining limited vinyl variants are available alongside a collectible CD edition packaged with a companion zine. Speaking of zines, when we went to the comic store today, Kat found the insert zine in her bag, and she's like, "Oh, what's this?" I'm like, "Dog, it's the zine. You just get it when you go to these places. Come on." And I love that that's still kind of alive. You know what I mean? Maybe we should do a Riff Report zine. We'll talk about it later.
I've thought about it. Yeah, we'll talk about
I'm
that
sure
later.
we've talked about it. Oh yeah. Let's see. Canadian zine featuring album art, sketches, handwritten lyrics, and previously unseen studio photos, as well as additional album-themed merch. Contact your local retailer and see if anyone's involved. I've got a laundry list of record stores on here. I will list some of the more major ones. We've got a couple in the city of Chicago. I haven't been to this one, but I'd love to because I love the name. Bucket of Blood Books and Records will be involved. Sugar Records also in Chicago. Sugar. Give me some sugar. Yeah, right. Hell yeah. I love that. We've got Oak Park, Illinois. I only know that because Kat's brought it up before because she's from Illinois. That will be at Valhalla Records, dude. I also love that record store name. We've got 2 record stores in Evansville, Indiana, Atmosphere Collectibles and Space Monkey Records. Sick. And then here in Michigan, we've got one in Grand Blanc. I used to live there. At Electric Crown Records.
Oh, nice.
We've got one in Sterling Heights, Village Vinyl. And in Trenton, Michigan, Slick Disc. And a whole lot of others that are at least around us. We're Midwest guys through and through. So are you listeners right now. To the foretop at the bar, I didn't get your guys' names. You all subscribed on Saturday. I love you guys. I hope you're listening this far in. You're all sick. I'll see you around. As a quick little aside, I guess y'all were the Squeeze regulars. It's closed now. Come see us instead. You're gonna love it even more. Yeah, that's a little inside joke for me and Ryan. And anyone else involved in Hill District. I will not go any farther. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, next up on the list, we got a little bit of news from Tony Danza Tap Dance
Oh
Extravaganza.
yeah.
This was pretty exciting when it was released. They have debuted the first look at their long-awaited fifth studio album. The after a 13-year hiatus, they have begun teasing new material in the form of a new single entitled Say When, which was released this past weekend on Sirius XM's Liquid Metal station. The track will be hitting streaming next Friday, March 6th. So that would be this Friday. So I don't know what the song sounds like yet because I don't have Sirius XM. So if you're
Who
like me,
does? Come on, it's
it,
2026. Why are we listening to satellite
yeah,
radio, dude? What the
believe
fuck?
it or not,
Yeah,
that I do know some people that still have it, and that's
insane.
just wild.
That's cool.
But yeah, I haven't heard the track yet, so you'll have to come back next week to hear what we think about this track. But I have a feeling we're gonna like it.
So I'm gonna burst your bubble real quick. I found a YouTube rip of somebody recording the song on their phone. I had to listen to this, dude. I couldn't give it another week. I've had a boner all day about it. It's fucking solid. All right. I'm gonna be really excited
All
when we
right.
can actually listen. When I can listen to a better quality version of it, because I'm telling
Yeah.
you, this was like 2004 YouTube, long ass title, YouTube rip, 2026. Say when Sirius XM, Tony Danza Tap Tax Extravaganza, all one word as the title.
Yep.
It sounded like it. I got to hear the DJ introduce the song and everything. It was like I was listening to Sirius XM myself.
That's
It
kind of
was a solid
awesome.
track. Yeah. I used to have Sirius XM, dude. They would call me all the time and be like, dude, we'll give you 3 months free. We'll give you 6 months free. Please just
They're
give
the
us a number
kings
on
of
the
fucking
Nielsen.
giving away
That's what
free
I'm saying.
fucking
How do they
memberships, dude.
afford to fucking stay open? They're giving away all their airtime for free. It's insane to
Because there
me,
was
but
so many. They were like the first people to get customers that would forget to cancel their memberships.
fair. Very,
You know what I
very
mean?
fair. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Fucking yeah. I you know, as much as I would love, because there's some cool shit on Sirius XM.
Right.
I will give them that. There's some good shows on there, but I ain't got money for that, man.
Me neither.
Um, next up, I feel like as much as Tyler might talk about it, I feel like I should be sent a free T-shirt from Audio
Yeah.
Tree Live
Fair.
because I'm hooking you guys up. But the California deathcore band Spite was also featured this week on Audio Tree's live studio performance. This is a set from back in November of last year when they stopped by Chicago. And it was pretty good. These guys, we've talked about them in the past. Like, they're that kind of band where, like, you know, they're just not special enough for Tyler and I to be like super hardcore fans of them. I
Right.
appreciate what they do,
Yeah.
They're heavy as fuck. Don't get me wrong, but just not enough for
They don't
me.
have that certain
Um,
je ne sais quoi.
yeah, it's a pizzazz.
Right. Yeah.
But this set was good. I dig
Yeah.
it.
Hell yeah.
I'm not gonna go back and listen to it again.
That's
But
cool. In classic Tyler fashion, I've got it on right now. I love how I see at least 2 guys, 3 guys. There's 4 guys in the band, I'm pretty sure. 3 of the 4 are wearing tank tops, and that's hardcore as fuck. The other guy is wearing a full button up. I'm pretty sure to the top button. So,
hell yeah,
they really dress like a hardcore band, and that's cool. First impressions are important.
yeah.
Yeah. The music is, like you said, not lackluster, not bad, just not extraordinary. You know
It's
what
not
I mean?
special. Yeah.
Exactly. So, um, keep it up, guys. You'll find it. You'll get there. We're just not that excited right now. That's all. Do better. I say that, and
Oh
then this is the moment where somebody famous-ish actually listens. Maybe
get
Spite listens to this episode, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna fucking
yeah.
fight that guy,
They're
dude. I'm gonna kick
mad at
his
us.
ass."
Yeah.
Right. Cool. Put us on the map,
That's all
please.
right.
Fight me.
I'll help you guys.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
Uh, in
I
other
love that.
news,
Yeah. Oh, this is
um,
yeah. I've been waiting to
this is a
talk
good
about
one.
this.
Yeah. In the wake of the controversy stemming from Brouhaha Productions' financial contributions to the Trump administration, the 2026 Punk in the Park Roadshow has officially been canceled. Ticket holders will automatically receive full refunds via the original points of purchase, and a statement has been released from the organizers of the festival, quoting the following: "It is with a heavy heart that we announce the cancellation of Punk in the Park Roadshow events scheduled for 2026. These shows were something we truly believed in, and we know how much they meant to many of you. Unfortunately, the current climate surrounding the events has created challenges that make it impossible for us to move forward in a way that delivers the experience our fans, artists, and partners deserve. This is incredibly disappointing for everyone involved. Our goal has always been to bring people together through music, community, and shared passion. And it's painful when circumstances prevent that from happening. All ticket holders will receive full refunds automatically. No action is required. We want to thank the fans who supported us, the bands who stood with us, and the crews who worked behind the scenes. Your belief in these events has meant more than you know. I hope this is not the end of Punk in the Park, but rather a pause while we regroup and look toward the future."
How are you gonna go ahead and tout and support and set up a punk fucking festival and then go ahead and donate to a Republican candidate who's been killing people the whole fucking time he's been president? You fucking clown. You wear clown shoes. You don't deserve anything good. You fucking dummy, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I remember seeing, oh man, I remember seeing not necessarily bands dropping off, but this come to light. This brouhaha thing, everyone was calling it Nazis in the park. I would love to bring up a quote that I found on an article.
Please do.
So the Dead Kennedys were a part of this. Absolutely great band. I love those guys. Um, let's see. Dead Kennedys announced that they had just become aware of his Trump support, the guy Collins or whatever, and would not be booking any further asterisk. We'll go ahead and revisit that in a second. Punk in the Park
Further.
events. However, They planned to honor their existing commitments to perform at the Pittsburgh and Vallejo installments of Punk in the Park, uh, out of respect for our supporters who have already purchased tickets and made plans to attend these shows. What the fuck, Dead Kennedys? Okay. Uh, this was a move that drew ridicule from founding Dead Kennedys frontman Jello Biafra. Uh, right. Who is not in the band anymore, which is dumb. You guys should put Jello back in there because he's great. You guys aren't a punk band, you're a new wave band. This was his response on Stereo Gum. They're taking the money and then pulling out. Great question, Jello. Yeah, that's fucking stupid of them
Yeah.
to do. What the fuck, man? This has been not necessarily mind blowing, but been an absolute fucking hell of a ride to see from when I first saw and was like, oh shit, Dead Kennedys. I'd love to see him. And then every subsequent post response piece of news we've gotten, this is just absolutely devolved into a shit show. And I'm here for it.
Yeah.
I love that. That's hilarious.
Yeah, I saw that whole thing with Dead Kennedys, and yeah, that all things aside, I mean, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, yeah, I find it hard to believe that they just found out about it.
Exactly.
Because that's been going around for a while.
Right.
But I can respect if they did legitimately just find out about it.
Yeah. Now,
I somewhat
uh-huh.
respect the decision to go forward with playing due to what I saw, which was, yeah, some of these people might have purchased tickets specifically for the Dead Kennedys.
Right.
So them dropping out kind of fucks those people.
Yeah.
I get that. But come on, someone's got to make a stand, you know?
Exactly. Now, this whole thing is giving me, and it's funny that this has happened twice, but not necessarily, but so back in the early 10s, I'm pretty sure it was like 2010, 2011, they had that like festival in Israel with a bunch of punk bands and shit. And
Yeah.
Jello, I think he was already out of Dead Kennedys at that point. But him and his other band, um, what is it? Oh yeah, the Guantanamo Jello and the Guantanamo School of Medicine. We're gonna go play, and everyone's like, "Are you fucking kidding? Like they're killing people." All this was 15 years ago, you know. And Jello was like,
Yeah.
"Why not? We need to bring awareness." You know what I mean? And then I guess he had like a little change of heart or started listening to fucking people and was like, "Yeah, that's pretty fucking dumb." So he wrote like a book about it or something, or like a whole
Yeah.
I don't know, blog post or something, but yeah, the fact that they've been at least I don't know, maybe he learned his lesson back then and was like, "You guys are dumb. Haha, now you're in the crossfire, dummies." So, I
Yeah.
guess I love that for him. That's cool, but I just can't
Yeah, I
believe
am seeing
any of this.
that yeah, on his Wikipedia it talks about that whole situation
Mhm.
from 2011.
Yep.
And apparently after the whole cancellation of the concert and all this stuff like that, it does say that Jello decided to travel to Israel and Palestine on his own accord to talk with Israeli and Palestinian activists, as well as fans who were
Mhm.
disappointed by the cancellation.
Right.
But he ended up writing, I will not perform in Israel unless it is a pro human rights, anti occupation event that does not violate the spirit of the boycott. Each musician, artist, etc., must decide this for themselves. I'm staying away for now. And I'm also really creeped out by the attitudes of some of the hardliners and hope someday to find a way to contribute something positive here. I
Right.
will not march or sign on with anyone who runs around calling people Zionists and is more interested in making threats than making friends.
Right.
So yeah, um,
Fair.
yeah, I think he could have just been a little bit of ignorance at the beginning, and then once his shit was figured out, he came to his senses. You know?
Exactly. Which you got to think. I mean, the internet was big at that time. I mean, that was the year I graduated, and you'd been out of high school for a couple of years. But I would say I'm not gonna say like news didn't travel that fast, but I feel like I don't know. Maybe I'm just older and have more awareness on some more worldly things instead of just being a fresh out of high school like dumbass. I'll say. It's crazy to me as well that this is still going on, like, protests against Israel and the things that they've been doing, and their whoever he is, minister, prime minister, whatever, Netanyahu. Um,
Yeah.
we're just still dealing with it, and that's insane to me that it's been going on for so long. It just feels like deja vu. It feels like we're stuck in some sort of like matrix simulation thing. We're constantly given the same test to try and act out against for whatever the decision is,
Yeah.
or maybe I'm just a little buzzed and just getting all conspiracy theory. I don't know,
Maybe. I don't know.
but it's weird.
Also, I'm saying it would be awesome if Team America World Police was on the correct side of things,
Yeah, right. Hell yeah.
not fucking blowing up people with Israel, but that's
Exactly.
whatever.
Yeah. Uh yeah, I read a bunch of shit about that today, and I want to blow my brains out already. This sucks. Everything sucks right now, dude. This is insane.
Everything does suck.
Yeah. Let's see. I got jumped a little ahead. All right. I'm taking over. We're almost there, dude.
Get it.
We're just about at 2 hours, by the way. So thank you to the two people that are still listening. I appreciate you guys. We're getting there. Let's see. We got a statement. We're going political still. Statement from California hardcore band Drain. In a post shared on the 27th, the band criticized U.S. ICE and President, the Fanta Fuhrer. I'm not gonna say his name because he's a piece of shit. Yeah, criticized them while condemning racism, homophobia, and similar behavior at Drain's shows. Don't do this shit at their shows. That's fair. The statement reads, fuck ICE. We've got fuck Donald Trump. I said it.
Fuck them.
Fuck him. If this bothers you, please unfollow us immediately. No room for hate, racism, sexism, homophobia, or any other bullshit bigotry at a Drain show. Drain just wants to be your friend. That's not a part of the quote. The statement arrived alongside the launch of a new anti-ICE shirt. The band says 100% of the proceeds will be donated to the Supporting Immigrants in Santa Cruz County fund through Community Foundation Santa Cruz County. It was available on their Big Cartel page, but it's sold out now because that makes sense. Yeah,
This is killer.
exactly.
It was a sweet shirt too.
I did not see that, but I did see the next one, which, if you don't mind, I'm just going to segue right into.
Yep.
Let's go ahead and The Devil Wears Prada and Dying Wish have teamed up to join the club, and they released their own anti-ICE shirt, with all proceeds going to Border Kindness, a nonprofit providing food, shelter, medical care, and legal services to migrants, asylum seekers, and displaced individuals. The band had stated in a shared post, a collaborative post on Instagram, together we can protect our neighbors. It is available to pre-order on both of their websites. Fuck, I
It is
saw
still
that.
available.
Yeah. Let me see what it said. Flowers. What was the thing they said on the back?
It's like a mix between
Yeah, the
their
front
new
is like
album and
Dying
Dying
Wish.
Wish.
Right. And then, yeah, flowers stay together. All right.
Yeah.
We do. And then on the back, it has both their names on it. Um, yeah, dude, that's sick. I love that.
Yeah.
We all
I
need to
like to
keep
drain one a
speaking
little
out.
more,
Okay.
but I
Yeah, let me
like
look
both.
that up real quick while we're talking about it.
Yeah, it's
Drain.
on their Big Cartel. It's sweet. First item on their Big Cartel. I like it a lot. I wish I could have got one, but it was sold out by the time I made it.
Is it the melt the ice one?
Yeah, it's sick.
Hell yeah, that is pretty fucking sick. Yeah, I honestly like that a little bit better. Fuck man, I hope they release some more because
Me too.
let's support these nonprofits. Let's support these, things that they're donating to, so we can melt the ice.
Yeah.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
let's get out of a little politics because it's giving me heartburn. With very little happening following 2025 When We Were Young festival, we got an announcement that they will not be returning in 2026. The organizers did share a short statement letting fans know they will be returning next year. I will go ahead and read this quote for you guys. To our When We Were Young family, the songs, the memories, the moments, none of it exists without you. Thank you. Thank you. After an unforgettable run in Las Vegas, we've decided to take 2026 off to give this festival the care it deserves and to make sure what comes next feels just as special as what came before. When We Were Young festival will return to Las Vegas in October of 2027. Thank you for showing up with your whole hearts every year. This isn't goodbye. It's just a phase. It's just a phase, Mom.
That's
We'll
just a
see you in
phase.
2027. I love this for the festival. I think more festivals could do this to stop being money hungry, corporate investments, whatever. Yes, big is cool, heavy is cool. I'm talking to you, Danny Wimmer. Just fucking give us mid-range, mid-sized, high-quality festivals. I don't want to see any more than maybe 80 bands throughout a 4-day weekend.
That's just fucking too many.
Okay, do you remember what I said Louder Than Life was going to have this year? 197 bands.
It's too many.
Way
It's
too fucking many. It's insane. Honestly, let's say this. 60 bands. I think 60 bands over 4 days. Hell, 40 bands over 3 days. Give me 15 bands a day. We're starting at noon.
Yeah.
We're ending at 10. You got like 45 minutes to an hour. Maybe give the headliner a little bit more time each night. Leave it at that. That gives us room to walk. Gives us room to breathe.
Max.
That's what I'm saying.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's too much. It's too fucking much. And thank you, When We Were Young. I don't know if this is going to be your decision to either cut back. I think it's a 2-day festival, right? That they've been doing. It's like a Friday and a Saturday or something.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going to look up. Yeah, but God, guys, just just stop. Stop making it so big.
The comments that I was reading about this, I mean, I was surprised. There are more people happy about this than not happy about it.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, take a break. I don't care. I don't have to go there every year.
I thought for sure, like, back when we were younger, like every year you could count on Warped Tour. You could count on Ozfest. You could count on Taste of Chaos. You could
Rock on the Range. fucking,
you could
you know,
count on them being there every summer. You look forward to it.
yeah,
You're like, oh man, I can't wait for this year's fucking Warp Tour. It's gonna be so awesome. Um, so like the thought of taking a year off like blows my mind from that standpoint. But the people that are going to When We Were Young, they're not me when I was going to Vans Warp Tour. They are me now with six-figure jobs. And yes, I think these people are happy to take a break from their checkbook
right.
and recover a little bit.
Yeah.
Um, they're gonna not deprive their children of fresh meals for a week or so.
Exactly,
They're
right.
gonna, you know,
Yeah, I get it. I'll say this: there were 52 bands last year at When We Were Young, over 2 days. So you had 26 a day, manageable. You probably got like 3 or 4 stages, a good spread. You know what I mean? Keep it like that. They could have added 20 more bands and added one more day. You know what I mean? Over one more
not
day, three
necessarily.
days.
Yeah,
But yeah, stop making festivals bigger, please, for the love of God. I don't need
yeah. Stop it.
8,000 fucking bands to have to try and figure out and watch for a half hour and then run to the next one and then run to the next one. And you guys are making fucking
Yeah,
festival grounds smaller and touting it as we're making it more convenient for you guys. No, you're not. You're making it a shit show. Stop it. I'm gonna hit you with a newspaper. Stop it. No more. I'm done.
cut it out.
Right. So we can all rest and recuperate for 2027 for When We Were Young. Hopefully I can go that year. We'll see.
I
Maybe.
probably won't, but
Me neither, honest to God. But it'd be cool.
that's all right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, if I was there, right place, right time,
Yep.
somebody wanted to give me some free tickets, I'm down.
Uh-huh.
I'm not planning a trip to Las Vegas to go do that.
Be cool to go to
I
Vegas.
think Warped Tour would be cooler.
Right. Oh yeah. In a heartbeat. I'd
Um,
much rather.
yeah, I'd fly to California to go to Warped Tour over When We Were Young.
Right.
Um, in other news, Elder has set a May 29th release date for their seventh studio album entitled Through Zero. The band produced the record themselves and co mixed it with Richard Behrens. The progressive psych rock outfit will issue their newest effort through Blues Funeral Records, Stickman Records, and Bird's Robe. The band shared the following quote: "We're happy to announce our new album, Through Zero, today. This is an exciting one for us, our first full length record since Innate Passage, which we recorded in 2021 and released in 2022. For Elder, which is now a band entering its 20th year of existence, this is a comparably long time, and we didn't spend it idly. This new record is an encapsulation of lessons learned on our musical paths. It is a summation of strengths, joys, frustrations, and idiosyncrasies. Through Zero was our longest studio production to date. It was recorded between tours and in blocks across much of the winter of 2025 and 2026 at Big Snuff Studio in Berlin
Love that
with
name.
longtime collaborator Richard Behrens. Needless to say, much heart and soul was put into the near hour of material on this record, and we're very proud of it. We're very much anticipating releasing more about the album in weeks to come. Look forward to the first new music at the end of next month, along with pre-sale information.
Hell yeah. I'm excited for it.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
These guys have fucking been killer
Right.
for 20 years.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't doubt that this is going to be good.
Oh yeah. I agree with
Especially,
that.
I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of when bands finally get a chance to break away from the fucking grasp of a fucking label and just
Right.
do shit the way that they want to do shit.
Exactly.
It almost always turns out better.
Yeah. Hands down. That's how I feel about bands and like their first few albums. And when everyone like latches onto that, they're like, "Oh my god, that was the best sound ever." I'm like, "No, that's actually the corporate sound that they were forced to do because they signed a 3 to 5 album deal and got fronted a bunch of money and now they have to do what the fucking record label wants them to do. When you get to their
Right.
6th album, their 7th album, just like later stuff, that's when you know that they're doing what they want to do. And that's usually when they
Right.
fucking grow. And then, like you said, especially when they finally get out of that deal, they get all that awareness, they get those fans, they can do their own fucking shit. Chef's kiss. It's
Yep.
always the best.
It's great. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Right.
The next little bit of news that we got is this is another video game tie-in.
Nice.
It's 2 for this week. I'm not mad
Crazy. Right. Me neither.
about it. But the soundtrack for this year's installment of the annual WWE 2K series has been unveiled, and it's leaning towards some heavy shit.
Yeah. Like they should.
Uh,
It's wrestling,
yeah.
dude.
Oh yeah.
Get heavy.
Yeah, it's wrestling.
Right.
Get heavy.
Exactly.
Wrestling's for Fridays, which is when this video game is set to be released.
Nice.
Friday.
Hell yeah.
It's
Nice.
gonna go hard.
It's gonna go hard
on Friday.
Yeah.
Some of the artists that can be found on here are as follows. We got Viagra Boys. We got Turnstile, Power Man 5000. We got a collaboration track between Era and Bad Omens, as well as tracks from Better Lovers, Gatecreeper, and Andrew WK.
When it's time to party, we will party hard.
Yeah, dude.
Right. Hell yeah.
Fucking yeah, dude. Also there's Linkin Park on here. We got
Yep.
Transplants on here.
Uh-huh.
Eka Vandal we've talked about.
Yep.
So yeah, there's some fucking good shit on here.
Oh yeah. I don't play a lot of wrestling games, but
no, me neither.
It's gonna be. I'm just gonna buy it to listen to the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude. The most fucking expensive fucking 16 song compilation album you could buy.
Exactly. Real quick, I gotta take a second pee break. It's the Bacardi, dude.
Oh my god. All right.
I know. It's literally up to my eyes. I'm gonna have Ryan take this over because I know he's gonna love it. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll take it over. We talked a little bit about them last week, but following the release of their debut self-titled EP about a year ago, the Buffalo, New York-based metallic hardcore band Frozen Ground, which features It Dies Today members, has begun working on new material. They posted the news via their Instagram story, and I must say I'm pretty fucking excited about it. This EP I just found out about I think a week ago or 2 maybe. They released a music video to one of the tracks, I believe, and these guys just kind of popped up without me knowing. I've been a It Dies Today fan for a while, so I'm down with anything that they're involved in, because I've always thought listening to It Dies Today that they just have more to them than what they're offering. Not that It Dies Today's music's bad by any means, but it's a little more on like the alternative metal kind of side of things. A lot of clean vocals and stuff like that. And I knew that he had some heaviness behind him that he needed to get out. And I'm happy that we got Frozen Ground. On top of the It Dies Today members, it also features the bassist from Senses Fail, which is a little bit of a surprise, I guess, because they're a little bit on, I don't know, I wouldn't say kind of like emo screamo. So um kind of weird fit, but I'm here for it. I can't wait.
Me
Welcome back,
neither.
Tyler.
Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Holy shit.
um yeah, fucking well, hit us with our next little bit.
All right. Our last piece of artist news for you all. We got a teaser clip on social media from UK emo rock band Basement. That's awesome. I love that name. Simple, classic, to the point. Along with the following caption: 2 songs, tomorrow. This will be the first release, first little bit of new music we've gotten from them since 2019.
It's a big deal.
Yeah, see what it is. I don't know why I was looking up.
Yeah,
Are
these
you-
guys are really good.
I'm gonna say I got a pretty big.
I've
I feel like I've heard of these guys before. What the?
yeah,
What
they're
Covet. Listen.
they I found out about them with their album Color Me in Kindness from 2012, which was really good. Emo shoegazy kind of vibe.
Right.
And then in 2016 they came out with Promise Everything, which same deal, pretty good shit.
Hell
So
yeah.
I didn't really get a chance to listen to their album from 2018 Beside Me, or Beside Myself, sorry. I'm beside myself. But yeah, these guys are really fucking good. I'm excited for
Yeah.
new music.
Yeah, I just popped on their song Covet. I just looked for the most played fucking song, and I can
Yeah.
tell Toothless Cole got, or not Toothless Cole, Nothing, excuse me. That was one of their songs. I'm not saying got a lot of like copy their sound, but they got some inspiration. Like I get similar vibes from both
Yeah.
bands. You know what I mean? It's like you said, shoegazy,
Funny
little emo.
story to that,
Yeah.
actually.
Uh huh.
I learned about Basement because they were label mates with Doyle's band Cloakroom.
Nice. That's cool. Hell yeah.
So you're on to something.
Yeah, I got the like I said, I picked up on those vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be listening to these guys a little bit more. And I'm gonna be excited about these 2 songs tomorrow.
Me too.
Yeah. Nice.
um,
Thank you.
but yeah, Color Me in Kindness, killer album. Check it
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah.
All right. We got some tour announcements, not many, a few. So we'll get through those pretty quickly here. The first one is pretty exciting. I'm surprised that I'm saying it's exciting because I haven't really cared too much about this band as
Right.
recently, but with the supporting cast, I am super excited.
Yep.
And that is that Between the Buried and Me has announced that they will be hitting the road this spring for US tour in support of their latest release, The Blue Nowhere. The 31 date headlining tour will kick off May 15th in Richmond, Virginia, in the hometown of the band, and concludes on June 20th in Winston-Salem, North Carolina.
Aren't those both
Between the
cigarette
Buried and Me,
brands?
they are.
Winston's and Salem's. Yeah, that's
I know.
classic Southern. I love
I
that.
just got like the urge to smoke a cigarette reading that too, actually.
Right. Hell yeah. Sick.
But those are 2 awful cigarettes.
Right.
Between the Beard and Me, we'll be joined by special guests, including Imperial Triumphant.
Nice.
I'm so excited about them.
Hell yeah.
Fallujah. Those guys are fucking legit.
Yeah.
Thank You Scientist.
I've
Not
never heard.
familiar with
I've never
those
heard of them.
guys. And then The World is a Beautiful Place, and I Am No Longer Afraid to Die. I have been seeing a lot about them lately, just being attached to tours of bands that I'm familiar with, but I am not familiar with their work.
They're good. They were there, not necessarily they were there for me when I needed them the most. But when I was going through my kind of ambient emo, like fucking like just
Your
I don't know,
phase.
musical, my phase, you know what I mean? This was my Law Dispute days, I'll say that. They were attached to that. Mostly I guess kind of like their name. I read that and I was like, wow, how powerful. Like that's so cool.
That's so
And
cool. They just kept talking.
exactly,
They
yeah.
just kept going.
Kept going. Wow. You could have ended
Just
it
kept going
at
with
the world is
that.
a beautiful place. That's who we are. We're the world is a beautiful place. And I'm like, wow, nice. But you kept going. Yeah, they're solid enough, you know.
Dude, that's a 14 character abbreviation.
That's a classic just like pop punk song name. Like put it in the
Yeah,
album.
for real.
Don't start
For
off the
real,
fucking,
dude.
hey guys, we're here to play for you and we're the world's beautiful place and I'm no longer afraid to die. Like that's gotta be a mouthful. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah, Jesus
Shorthand that
Christ.
shit. What the fuck? But yeah, and then all of their songs are like 4 words.
That's weird.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah, but that's
well,
that's
fucking
cool. Yeah,
yeah. If you want to catch them, they're actually going to be kind of all over the Midwest.
right.
In let's see, May 22nd, they'll be in Detroit. The 23rd, they'll be in Cleveland. 24th in Cincinnati. 26th in Indianapolis. Then they'll be the 28th, they'll be in St. Louis. 29th in Milwaukee at the Rave. And then they start to head out to the West Coast. So, unfortunately, it looks like the closest that we got here is Detroit. So that kind of sucks, but
Yeah.
with that star-studded cast, it's to be expected, you know.
I'm just saying, man, we're not gonna go. That's fine, but we if we were to go in a perfect world, we're making money on the Riff Report. We've got our tax write off business tickets that we need to buy. We have to go to the rave together as homies. It's a great
I
venue.
agree.
It's awesome. You'd absolutely love
I'll
it.
check. We'll make it there eventually.
We'll get there. We'll get there for sure. I keep seeing
That's an
more and more
overnighter,
shows there.
obviously, but
Not even, bro. Come on. I made the
who says
drive.
no? All right.
Come on. Don't be a baby.
Hey
Don't be a
man,
pussy,
Tom.
dude.
Hey
I'll
man,
drive.
Tommy's been taking trains from fucking New Buffalo to fucking Milwaukee and back, dude.
Oh shit.
So
Maybe
maybe that's something we look into.
when we get to this point and we go together, maybe we bring Tommy boy, Tommy Runner to a fucking hardcore show or a metal show, dude, and we really show him how we fucking party, all right? His parents keep telling me about Summerfest, and I love the stories. I love talking to him about it. I love that they're living their best lives while Tommy is not. Well, maybe, dude. He's going to the Chris Farley alumnus fucking show. Yeah, dude. We will see, but I don't know. Uh, we just lost Ryan. Are you alive, Ryan? I'm just gonna keep this going. Fuck it, we'll do it live. We've got a tour announcement from Queens of the Stone Age. They have expanded on their Catacombs tour with a new batch of dates. These shows draw inspiration from their performance Alive in the Catacombs that was performed in Paris. Back in July, we talked about it when they released the video. Let's see. Libby Grace will serve as direct support on all newly announced stops. We've got a few in California. We've got a show in Seattle and a show in Portland. So, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck happened with Ryan, guys. He got raptured. Our literally last fucking thing to talk about. We're 2 hours and 20 minutes in. Sorry for all the updates, Big Ben's. We got an announcement for Arizona death metal unit Gatecreeper. They've announced they will be headlining a tour here in America to kick off in April with direct support from Eternal and Dying Remains, with Denial of Life joining on select shows. They're starting off at Albuquerque, dude. They took a wrong turn into Albuquerque. What the fuck? The closest shows we got here in the Midwest, they're going to be at the Sanctuary in Detroit on May 3rd. They'll be in Columbus on the 4th, in Indianapolis at Turntable on the 5th, and in Minneapolis, Ryan did not say the Minnesota show for the Midwest part, and Discord took a shit on him. What the fuck, Discord? Pieces of shit. Let's see. Yeah, Minneapolis at Turf Club. And then they'll just be playing at a bunch of other places for a couple months in April and May. So check it out. Gatecreeper's a fucking cool. I've just recently started getting into them. And since I don't have Ryan, I will finish this off. Thanks for being here, everybody. Guys, gals, metalheads, everywhere. Punk people, I love you guys. Ryan loves you too. He's just not here to say it. Keep an eye out for our after hours episodes on Fridays at 6 p.m. and more news and releases on Wednesday at 9 o'clock, sometimes earlier because Ryan's usually driving to work and I want him to listen to the episode early, so could be earlier. You can follow us on Instagram at the.riff.report. Here on YouTube at the Riff Report News, but if you're listening to this now, you should already be subscribed to us. If you're not, fix that. And then we're on Tidal. We've got playlists on there that showcase our tracks of the week, some of our favorite bands, some of our rotators, shit like that. That's just the Riff Report. It's super simple. And that's about it. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'll say it again. I love you guys. For now, stay loud, stay angry. Let's see those horns. We'll catch you in the pit.